Welcome to the Play World Cup. I'm James.
And I'm Jason.
We are bringing you the fourth week of matches for the Play World Cup. Just a quick reminder, if you'd like to sponsor us, head to the website, hit the donate button. But let's go into this match. We have SEGA Studios Australia versus Liquid Interactive. This is the first game out of two, and we are on the ruins of Tarsonis.
That's right. And so here we have Paz for SEGA, spawning as the purple Protoss. Always love that alliteration. And we also have Matt spawning as the yellow Terran.
And up top we've got Yang as the red Protoss, and to the left we have Ripley as the teal Terran.
That's right. So, I actually am noticing that Ripley is always teal, Yang is always red, Paz always purple, and Matt is always yellow.
And I always noticed Nerd Nina from Fireman always pink too.
Henley actually is also orange.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're
I
right.
like that these guys have
some
their own colours. I'd have to pay more attention to that. Actually.
Yeah, it's only been 4 weeks. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna wait to see. Like, there's got to be two people who love yellow, and then when they verse each other, like Zant actually from Desura is generally yellow. So
yeah,
if Zant ever has to verse Matt, who the hell gets yellow? That's going to be the big battle of the day.
That'd be a bum fight. Wait, is it bum fight as in a bum, or like a bun fight as in a baked good?
Well, I don't know. Bum Fights was a website that got shut down.
I remember that. It's just a guy paid like homeless people $50 to fight
and do stupid things like throw themselves through windows and really degrading, inappropriate stuff. But it is the internet, and that's what the internet is all about. But yeah, it got shut down.
So many parallels to Starcraft too. And Window is an
operating system. I don't know.
Barracks is a homeless guy. And I don't know. It's that hurts my brain.
But I would actually like to see Zant and Matt fight it. We can film it, put it on the internet, and make some money. And I think
dress them up like homeless people.
Yeah.
Put it on a DVD.
If the money's for charity, I don't think we'll see any legal problems.
Play World Cup bum fights.
That's right. It doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but
not sure the Mater Children's Hospital and the Sydney Children's Hospital are going to be into it.
No,
they might be treating them later. Maybe not that specific wing. Either way, it's not good.
Could be interesting anyway.
In the meantime, though, we see there are walls going up on both sides. So Matt is taking care of business on this side. Ripley is taking care of business for Liquid Interactive.
That's right. So they're both walling off. However, the great thing about this map is, of course, the 2 backdoor rocks. So one for each team player to take note of. So we'll be interested in seeing if that takes any... if these are coming to the play at all during this match. And we do see Ripley dropping a supply depot there to keep an eye on those rocks.
Great placement of the supply depot is always good to get some constant vision of that. We've seen so many matches in this tournament where people have been thwarted by backdoor rocks and then going down and being completely unprepared to defend. Armies getting out of position.
That's right.
And actually we saw on this map, I believe, last week, Paz, who was... I would say one of the stronger players of the tournament, lost his entire Nexus from surprise blink stalkers from Film Victoria.
Yeah, that's right. That was down in this
because
corner,
he had no vision of those backdoor rocks in that back natural.
That's right. So it is very important to keep vision of that. Yang, not quite. We might be seeing another pylon soon, although we'll be getting very close to getting vision of those rocks. So everyone but Paz, it seems, is looking after those backdoor rocks. Although we are seeing a little stalker poke from Paz. So he's gonna...
Did you select the Lyoti?
I don't know, did I? Oh my god.
You sure did.
Hey, you can't click on his portrait. I don't know where he is. There he is. Hey, little fella.
In the meantime, though, we're seeing a scout from Ripley, though those early stalkers from Paz are probably going to clean that up in a second.
I think. So it is. And so... Yang also sending a scouting probe out. Be interested in seeing if Paz picks it off, which it looks like he will. So this probe also going to go down unless it can outrun that stalker, although one more shot will finish it off. That stalker is slowly making ground, and there we go. So this stalker well and truly doing some good. But he's just going to use the stalker, I'd say, to have a poke up the ramp and get some additional scouting information off.
And if he was to poke up, I think you would see that there's quite a lot of tech labs going on in that wall. I think we see 2 or maybe even... No, not a third yet, but there are 2 tech labs there, which, I mean, to me would indicate Marauders.
Yep, either heavy Marauder or heavy upgrades or both. And though we do see... where is it? Armory going up for Matt. So Armory and 2 factories with tech labs. I think we're going to be seeing some Thors from Matt, it looks like. And now Paz being very annoying with these Stalkers, attacking those tech labs. But we do see Ripley moving down to chase them away. Very expensive add-ons as well, and time-consuming, so you definitely don't want to let those go down if you can avoid it.
Especially if you have upgrades going on during tech labs. So taking a tech lab out while it's researching costs you quite a lot of money and time to get back to where you were.
Yep, you've got to rebuild the tech lab, start your research again, so very annoying. So a great target for these Stalkers to be firing at, and we do see another ball of them moving out, perhaps to do a little bit of harassment, but Ripley doing the wise thing and getting the repair on that tech lab.
We do see Yang's probe going out. He's going to see those Stalkers for just a second before being vaporized into 100 probey chunks.
We do have Blink also research for Paz. He is moving down now, taking out this tech lab is going to fall, and looks like he might be targeting this second tech lab, but Ripley chasing it away. So those Stalkers now once again returning to Paz's base.
In the meantime, though, we see a fleet bacon going out from Yang, which is quite interesting, and he's got double Stargate now. We see a Void Ray, at least one in production, and 3 out on the field already.
That's
so.
right.
Yang is a big fan of the Void Rays. He loves to see them out on the field doing a little bit of sneaky.
But once again, Paz attacking these tech labs. So he really wants to keep those Marauders down. The Marauders, of course, are great against Stalkers. So by destroying those tech labs, keeps those Marauder numbers low and allows him to pick these Marines. Also being very annoying with this Blink micro. So blinking back the injured Stalkers so that he doesn't actually lose any of them while destroying Ripley's entire army. So that being very annoying for Ripley. Once again, a tech lab going down, and we will see this one going down as well. No tech labs, so that means no more upgrades and no more Marauders on the field for Ripley.
In the meantime, we've got 3 Thors marching up the field here from Matt, so it looks like he's going to start knocking at the front door with them. That's going to be tough to deal with, especially since there's no siege tanks out as of yet. We've got a single factory, but that's not going to be enough.
So these Void Rays are going to do surprisingly well against those Thors once they get their charge up. However, these Blink Stalkers can just blink underneath them and shred those Void Rays apart. Now they're making short work of this wall of Ripley's. And those, here we go, so we see those Stalkers attacking the Void Rays, not yet blinking in, but the Thors now causing devastation. And Ripley can't believe what she's seeing. They are absolutely tearing through that wall. So now I would say Liquid Interactive are in a little bit of trouble. They've got Thors in their base with Stalkers in there as well. And 4 Void Rays are not going to be enough to deal with this force.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth, Ripley? Oh boy. No, it's that Blink Stalker micro from Paz that would have made any respectable StarCraft person go, oh my effing G, I'm dying.
Paz now chasing down these probes as well, blinking, not letting any of them escape, or maybe letting 1 or 2 escape, but yeah, we are seeing a few escape, although he could be coming back to his base because we see Yang trying to get the sneaky attack with these Void Rays up into the rear. But these Stalkers look like they know what's going on, so they're going to be here to defend. Also some Thors on the field.
Oh, those are going to do a lot of damage. Those Void Rays are clumped up, and the splash damage from the Thors is really going to do a lot of damage very quickly.
Yep.
Doesn't even look like they're going to be able to get charge up, and the Blink Stalkers come in and just devastate. So it doesn't look like there's really too much left in the tank here. Yang is completely out now. I think maybe he just has a handful of... Yeah, there's the GG from Yang.
Got 2 probes on the field.
Yeah, it's not going to be quite... Not even need to knock down those destructible rocks with the 2 probes first. Going to take a little bit of time.
So we do have the 3 Thors from Matt, plus another one here with some repairing SCVs just for giggles coming across. And more Stalkers, and we do have... Paz spelling, loves his spelling. So last week we saw SEGA getting spelled. This week I believe it is going to be spelling the word Dan, which is someone from the SEGA officers who said he was going to pledge some money if Paz would spell his name with pylons. So we are looking forward to that. Unfortunately, Dan's name does not quite get finished.
Oh,
the game
but
ending.
Seemingly we shouted out Dan's name during this cast. I believe that donation... You can't see it on the podcast, but I'm rubbing my fingers in front of the mic.
I kind of spelt the rest of it with the mouse. So, Dan, thanks for your donation, buddy.
So SEGA Studios Australia obviously took this match out and they won the series 2-0. Great game, but yeah, thanks for watching. That really puts SEGA, actually, while we're on the topic, at the top of the tables. So they're on 12 points, undefeated at this stage. We have Liquid Interactive still doing quite well on 7 points total, so I believe that puts them into 4th place overall.
It does, so they're in a good position for leading into Week 5, which is, of course, the final week of these matches before we move into the quarterfinals.
Absolutely, so those teams that are a little lower in the table are going to be fighting it out for the top 8 spots. So thanks very much for watching. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at PlayWellCup or head to the Facebook page, which is awesome, at facebook.com/PlayWellCup, or the website at playwellcup.com.au. And thanks very much for watching. We'll catch